We can wait for him if the application is granted, man. It's a suggestion, man.
You want him to be in court when you launch the applications?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, he says he wants him to be in court.
You cannot bring him before the ruling.
But he wants a witness to be in court. I don't know what he's going to ask Steyn. You also don't know. Maybe he's going to say this and this and this and this, and Steyn will say, yes, you know what, I forgot to mention that. I don't know. Possible.
No, they're still busy,
And they're
my colleagues told me that they're going to get in touch with the experts, see if they cannot bring his evidence forward, and we will hear what transpires during the course of the week.
But another thing, the court will recall that during the course of last week Friday, specifically asked Mr. Advocate whether they've got witnesses to call. Then they said it's got a number of witnesses. So we need to be put in proper perspective. Now we're aware that is still Colonel Mangena, application for Colonel Steyn, and Colonel Kininda as well, Brigadier Kininda as well. Will there be any other further witnesses that the state is going to call beyond these 3 witnesses that are outstanding?
How many witnesses are listed?
Yes.
Wait. You don't know what I'm going to say. How many witnesses are listed in the charge sheet?
There's 140.
So there are 144. He may still change his mind and cause others.
144. Thank you,
But just to put the mind of Advocate Denise at ease, we did indicate previously that over and above Lieutenant Colonel Mangena, we're going to call Lieutenant Colonel Sereo, who confirmed the tests. And we might possibly call one short witness from correctional services regarding an aspect that I discussed with my friends during the adjournment, but that might not even happen regarding that witness. We're just waiting for the affidavit of that witness to decide whether to call that witness or not. We're not going to make any commitment regarding that witness from correctional services at this stage.
Open book.
Yes.
So I'm upset. I'm so upset because I'm one person who's been saying, where's Baloyi? Where's Baloyi? We haven't seen Baloyi. Finally, we see Baloyi. And do you think he's productive? The last week, Friday, Nisi asked, can we please know who the witnesses are last week? If that was not a cue for the state to figure things out, I don't know what else they needed to know. And what did Sbanda say? And what did Sbanda get away with? He got away with saying, a few. Yes, we have. No, we'll let you know. He was evasive. He ran away from the question. He didn't answer the question. And then he committed to letting the defense know over the weekend. That was his homework. Clearly, he didn't do his homework because guess what? Oh, Pinky is done and toodles. Bye-bye, Pinky. But guess what? Pinky's done on a Tuesday. On a Monday, on a whole Monday. After Pinky's done her homework, Pinky is done, and that is it. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days where they're not sitting, and that's 4 days where there's still no justice for SENZO MEYIWA. Let us not forget that, okay? There is still no justice for who? The 5 accused. Bongani Ntanzi still sits behind bars after being denied bail. Now he has to sit an additional 4 days after all the 4 years he has already been there, just because the state is just not ready. And guess who they're calling back? And even that is a little bit sus. They're calling back Colonel retired Steyn, who's actually on medical leave. But then because he's on medical leave this week, he's the one who was supposed to come. So we're giving him the week off. And then when he finally comes, because he's in the Eastern Cape, and then we'll start with him. Kininda's not sick. We saw him walking with his 2 legs last week, coming to talk with the ballistic guys. Why couldn't Kininda come? Why should it be Steyn, Kininda, and the mysterious correctional services person? If disappointment was a person, that was Baloyi standing up in the courthouse to just talk jabber, okay? AKA rubbish, AKA excuses, AKA state has no case. State has no case, state has no witnesses, state is playing games. They are cooking. One is led to say they are manufacturing. Do you guys remember that? When Ongome Zulu said that?
Yes, Sir Rustenburg.
Now, Colonel Host, I'm going to tell you that you are now adapting your evidence. And let me read for you paragraph 6 of Exhibit DD5.
In possession of accused number 2. It's a violation of that standing order. Now, the state says this witness is not in a position to answer that question, unless the state is insinuating that this witness's IQ is very low.
Accused number 1 was not there. They're busy now. That's why one will be tempted to say they are cooking, they are manufacturing day in, day out, so that it can fit what the state wants to do. Because I can tell this court now, they don't have a case. I'm not
voluminous documents, but if the court can just look at these voluminous documents, and I'll also have to study them and go and consult with Mr. Nure in order to get proper instructions.
I haven't received those SMSs, my lord. Thank you.
I received another bundle of documents from the state, of which I have not been able to read them. I can see also the email was sent last night at 2300 hours, of which I was not told not to sleep and wait for this email. Unfortunately, I couldn't read it overnight. As a result, my lord, I would like to place it on record that this is a trial by ambush, my lord. Yesterday I had...
I'll say this slowly so that I'll be understood.
There are pages that are missing. And my lord, what is very bad in this trial is that the state is dishonest with this court.
Those are records that are relevant. I'm in possession of the 205s for Kelly Kuman. And the state, I'm going to show the state that there was no such a communication. That is direct evidence. I'm not sucking a thumb to say I'm looking for the number for Ntuli, for Mapisa, for whoever. I've got the records for Kelly Kuman on the date of when SENZO was killed. They're busy with 2018, 2021. We are not really interested. That's not our defense.
That is the first thing. And secondly, my lord, I hear the submissions of Mr. Mgomezulu, but
I must respond to what Mr. said. I just wanted to say that is not correct. When we spoke...
When he says you consulted, he's not correct.
I did not consult.
Okay, fine.
Whatever information that comes after a full disclosure, after the trial has commenced, it's ambush.
You are saying I'm a cheat for the serious reasons. I'm concluding. I've taken an oath, if you don't know it, to administer the laws and the constitution without fear, favor, or prejudice, and in the best of our abilities. I don't know, Mr. Baloyi in a bar of salt.
Have you not heard when I mentioned 4629 with the time?
Another challenge, ma'am, is you're talking low. Ukhulumela phansi.
You are speaking very low.
They are colluding. This is all the telltale signs. And then we have to wait for, of course, Omangena to come back after the defense's state witness finishes his report, which is not going to be anytime soon. Because guess what? He only got the gun and everything else that comes with it on Monday, literally. So those are all the things I wanted to talk about with that clip. Oh, how could I forget the most important part? The part where Judge Retta says, you don't know what he's going to say. When Steyn gets here, he wants to do the application. And he wants to do the application with Steyn sitting in the courthouse. What in the courthouse drama is that? Why should Steyn be in the courtroom, for the application to be done? And did you notice Shololo, where we've been commending her the entire time when she was talking to Pinky for her emotional intelligence? Out the window. Pinky's off the stand, out the window. The Shololo that we know is back. No, my lord. He must place the application before my lord. She's back. Now, then it leads me to wonder, is it because it's an all-boys club, so Mshololo has to find herself speaking up? Oh my God. Is it because Pinky was a woman that Umshololo lowered her voice? This is pretty interesting. I don't know the answer, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, I was excited to see Ungome Zulu for the brief few seconds that he stood up, okay? Because you know what? Ungome Zulu did an injustice to us last week, okay? He was in and out with Pinky like that. We were still digesting and then he was done. But yeah, that is it from me today. I want to keep this nice, short, and sweet. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Make sure you leave me a comment. Subscribe and do the things. If you're watching from outside the club, one day you'll come and the club is closed. So make sure you're subscribed, okay? Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll definitely catch you on my next upload. Thank you.